All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is for July 2024. It's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully you read my write-up on July. I did. I put it up in the blog, sltblog.com. It's over there. You know, go check it out. July. I can't believe it's fucking July already. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, I got a pre-shuffle here. Okay, this is the overview. I'll start your zodiac fly through probably tomorrow. All right. Just the surface energy. I ask the universe, give me July from my viewers, right? Incoming energy here. I've got somebody, got 9 of Cups crossed by 4 of Swords with a King of Pentacles and a 6 of Wands. Just to summarize the energy, I've got somebody here doing something they always meant to do. Something they felt like they really should do or should have done. Okay? Oh, take it as it resonates. It's just the surface energy. Take it as it resonates. Take it, apply it how it applies to you. Whatever it is, I think they actually do it with the Magician here. This is the energy of the Magician of somebody starting a new journey. Okay? So, that's the pre-shuffle. Let's shuffle the deck, and I will tell you, July is going to be a hell of a month. I would take the advice I gave in my write-up on the month. Allow yourself to feel what you feel this month. You know, that's the best advice I can give you for July. The incoming energy, well, they're not listening to my advice and they're not reading my write-up on it, so they probably fucked. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see where we go. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right, here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle. The angle of July, the month of July, and I get flying out of the deck. I get a tower, by the way. Card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? 6 of Swords. We're doing this reading very informal, by the way. I'm here with my coffee. I'm just sort of waking up. We're doing a reading together, you guys. Here we go. Off the cuff. First thing in the morning. Here we go. 6 of Swords is why we're here. Somebody's coming towards you. Somebody's doing something they meant to do. Oh, you know, the canoe here is kind of representing in the energy the slowness with which it's taking somebody to figure it out. They're a little slow on the uptake on the DM side. And I'm not talking about the enlightened ones that come here. I got a few of you. But a little slow on the uptake, on the emotional uptake. All right, let's go. What comes after the cut? Death card. Somebody wants to change something. Something here that you thought was never going to happen might happen. Or something you thought was never going to return, returns. Again, it could all be very emotional for you on your side. Or it could be a physical person coming in. Again, read my write-up for July in the damn blog. I write it so it saves me 35 minutes of video talking about it. You know? But, yeah. There's something here is coming back from the, it's almost a literal translation. Something here is coming back from the dead. Somebody's, it's almost like with that canoe, somebody turning around to come back to get you and then take it back off. It's just, they've been very slow on the uptake. Now this can be a long lost runner. This can be a new soulmate holding on to feelings who always meant to tell you how they feel, but they never did. This can be someone else you have a soul connection with. It can be a relative, a friend who's, you know, meant to mention something, meant to do something. You know, it could be something, it could play out very, it could be very deep for some of you. It could be that runner or that soulmate, that long lost person returning. It can be. A lot of tarot readings focus on that. I know. I refuse to do that because I want to give you reality. Because it could just as easily, it's just reading energy, it could just as easily be that friend that always meant to tell you that you look ugly in those shoes and you keep fucking wearing those shoes. You know, it could be that. You have a soul connection with that person? That could be that. I don't know. All right? I'm just giving you the energy. Whatever it is, it is. Take it as it resonates with you. Let's go. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle. The influence of July 2024 energies. Let's do it. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall. Wow, what the hell? I can't push that in. Like I went to push it in. It won't go away. 9 swords reversed. Be cool. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to slide it in there. All right. Overall energy of everything it's going to fall on the table is the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. And look where the deck split. It split back again at the 9 swords. Anything you're worried about this month is nonsense. It's bullshit. We saw it reversed originally. Be cool. Nothing to worry about. I don't know what that means. Take it as it resonates. 6 Pentacles and the Empress. Empress, yeah. I mean, that's your energy. That's what you're radiating. I've got someone coming. Heart chakra open here. Someone who wanted to, I always meant to give something to the Empress. Okay. All right. All right, let's go. Right here's the energy around your connection in July 2024. Right here is the 3D energies around whoever this reading's about for you. Right here's their soul energy. Right here's the hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything through some universe cards at the end, and we'll extend this thing for sure. All right. There'll be a link at the top of the description. Let's go. Energy around your connection. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, it's obvious, right? 10 Pentacles. It's your connection is the real deal. It's the thing. I get that. But I'm reading the incoming energy here, and I've got somebody here who wants to... how do I phrase this? It's almost like a parent trap type energy. Somebody wants to swap lives with you, okay? One side of the connection looks like they got it going on. I believe that because the Empress is there fueling your overall energy. Somebody wishes they had what you had. That's your energy. You're sitting in the warmth, right? The cold is out there. Somebody coming to give. Somebody wants what you have. It's a bit of a swap energy. They want to swap lives. All right. Okay. I don't know if they admit that to you or not. Maybe they do. I don't know. How they behaving in 3D in their real life? Yeah, the 2 cards want to come out. They stuck together. 10 Swords and 4 Cups. Either one of those, I would have said the same thing. They stuck together. I could not pull them apart. 10 Swords and 4 Cups. How they behaving in their life. Backing up every fucking word I said here. You'd want to parent trap somebody too. Swap sides, right? If it was done, it's over. Don't even love it anymore. Don't even like it anymore. Apathy. Pfft, it's done. Also, they feel like there isn't much of a chance with you because they fucked it up. I think they want to come give to it to try to turn that around. Somebody always meant to try to turn that around. Somebody always meant to improve their life. Somebody always meant to come towards you. It's all that. That's the way the energy feels. I just translate feelings into words. That's all. You know. Okay. Yeah. Well, how are they behaving in real life? Well, there's the picture. I tell you, they're done with it. Whatever their life is or has been. But they also feel a lot of there's somewhere in here a lot of pain for the fact that there's something that they never did that they should have done. It's like this guy in this picture should have banged Blondie, never did. Here's another chance. Don't sit there with your arms crossed this time, motherfucker. All right. Soul, their soul energy is here. It bookends the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Why is that? Why did I go yup? You know why? Look at that picture and look at this picture. What did I just get done talking about a little while ago? For those of you that don't skip around and fast forward, blow the whole meaning of my reading. Right? But there's winter, right? There's winter. I said they want to swap. They want what you got. That's you. You're sitting there in the warmth. They out there in the cold. I already said it. There's the cold. Right? There's your proof. That's why I throw the cards. I don't need the cards. I just read energy. But the cards are there so you get a picture. The universe is like, there it is. What are the odds of that coming up? After I already talked about it. Yeah, somebody here feels empty. And this emptiness flows over here. Why? Because they didn't bang Blondie. And you're Blondie. Male or female in that analogy. Right? It's just, somebody is done with their 3D life. The 10 of Swords, this one was at the bottom. The 10 of Swords, if it came out as one card, it would have just been the 10 of Swords. Okay? So they're done with it. Over it. Going to do something that they meant to do a long time ago. Might be to put 10 swords in a relationship. Might be just to come talk to you. I don't know. Again, like I said earlier, it can play out 1,000 different ways. The same frequency of energy that makes a friend steal $20 from your wallet when you're not looking is the exact same frequency to an energy reader that makes somebody rob a bank. The only difference is surrounding energies and circumstances. Right? That's it. So, this can play out as somebody coming back to you. You always meant to come talk to you, always meant to have a relationship to you. It could also be just a friend you have a soul connection with that always meant to tell you you look ugly in those fucking shoes and you keep wearing those shoes. I want to point that out because I want to teach you about energy. All right? And that'll prevent you from getting false hope from someone else's reading. I had so many people when I first started this channel came to me like, so tired of getting false hope. I've been going to this person and they keep telling me my person's coming in, my person's coming in. Yeah, you shouldn't. If you know that energy can play out 1,000 different ways, just say, hey, it may not be my person. It might be something else about to happen. I don't know. For a lot of you, though, I will say this is a divine masculine energy that's coming towards you. It could be a friend, could be a family member, could be a long-lost runner, could be somebody holding on to love for you. There's an emptiness in the soul because they want what you got. Whoever it is, take it as it resonates. There's an emptiness in their soul because they want what you got. And they're planning to do some kind of swap with you. All right? They're coming to talk to you about it, whatever it is. All right? That's what I get. There's something they meant to do. And in this energy, I think they feel like they could do it. That was that magician in the pre-shuffle. All right? So right here, hidden energy, message from the universe. I'm just trying to help you. Now, I always get, whenever I say stuff like that, I get blamed for being vague. Oh, you're being vague. It can play out 1,000 different ways. It can. It's just the truth. You can't call the truth being vague. It's just the reality. I'm not going to sit here and give you fake readings, tell you somebody turning around and coming back, when I know it could just be a friend who thinks you look ugly in those shoes. I mean, I'm just giving you the truth. Hidden energy, what's the universe want to tell us? It's red with 10 pentacles, Ace of Cups. This person, whatever this is that this person, whoever this person is, and it is a fucking person, whatever it is they meant to do or meant to say, and whoever it is, they've been holding on to it for a while and they can't anymore. It's very emotional for them, okay? Very emotional. If it is that friend that's telling you you look ugly in those shoes and you keep wearing the shoes, that's a friend that really loves fashion. I mean, they're very emotional. I mean, they would have to be literally binge watching The Devil Wears Prada over and over and over and over and over again like it's their road food Gone with the Wind movie. You know, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of love here. They've been holding on to it. For most of you, this is a divine masculine soulmate that's been holding on to feelings for you or someone who ran from you. But again, it can play out a lot of different ways. The universe is saying it's exploding. The emotions are exploding in July's energy. Absolutely they are. I wrote about that. What's the potential final outcome? It's red with this shit up here. King of Swords. Yep, they come in to say it's my king of action, my king of truth. All right? It's the card I reflect as quite a bit. All right? I reflect as this in Hermit. I just gave you some truth here. I'm telling you the truth. Could be, might be a runner, might be something else, might just be a friend. I don't know. Well, whatever it is, they're showing up. This is communication. It's a king of swords. It's a king of truth, king of action. Somebody's about to bestow a truth upon something they meant to say, meant to do, whatever. If it is about banging, that guy in the blue shirt right there is about to bang Blondie for sure. All done not doing that. Let's clarify. We're going to take the little animal deck. We're going to clarify. Give me the 10 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why is it here? 10 Pentacles. Tell me about it. Seven of Cups. There's a curious confusion here on one side. I'm reading the incoming energy. I'm going to assume it's the DM side because it makes sense the way the energy feels. So there's a confusion here on their side that they want to come and address about why you seem to have it going on and they have to pretend that they have it going on. Okay? It's probably because it's just an obvious energy. We've gotten this energy before. It's probably because most of the DM side's been core programmed to believe that they're living the life they're supposed to be living. And the reality is they've been living it all about Pentacles, and that only provides at best 30% of the happiness necessary. It's not even close. Okay? What's on top here? So that's what that energy is. What's on top? Knight of Cups. So somebody coming to find out. Somebody bringing a big cup too. A big cup. I told you. Well, here, look. There's a big cup. This is red with these. Yeah. They're very passionate about finding out why you got it going on and they don't. Why they got to pretend to be happy and you seem like you've got the real deal 10 of Pentacles. Even though you might be single, it doesn't matter. All right? Why is that Knight of Cups here? The Five of Swords. Yeah. Normally I would say it's some kind of false victory or some sort of self-sabotage or something like that, but this is more, it's a victory to them. I think it's more confusing to you when this energy shows up. It's confusing to you, but to them they see it as a victory. They'll turn anything here into a victory. This is a type of energy that would turn Not Bangin' Blondie into a victory, right, of some kind. The way it tells the story, you know, it reminds me a little bit about of PR and press and the way that kind of works, and why sometimes if you get popular or something like that, the problem a lot of famous people that happens to them when they turn into assholes is they start believing their own press, which is usually a good part bullshit. I remember it from the band days where you'd have a band that played a county fair, a little town fair on a back of a truck, right? But that's not what their press thing put out. That's not what they put on their out to their following or anything like that. It's they played a large outdoor show, right? Played a large outdoor concert, right? Large venue. Yeah, it's a large venue. It's a fucking county fair, but you're on the back of a truck with people just walking by. So this is a type of energy that can turn anything into a victory. Anything at all, okay? So for them, it just makes sense to come in and say something. All right, let's go. I mean, that's really what it's saying here. It's a victory for one side and confusing to the other, I suppose. Alright, well, let's talk about their 3D life anyway. 4 cups and 10 swords. What's going on here? Tell me about it. What's happening here? Oh my God. You're not going to give me this, are you? Yeah, fucking. The universe, I swear, I call it a fickle old gal for a reason. It's the hermit. It's the problem that happens when your soul wakes up and realizes that you're surrounded by soulless shit. Okay? It's a bit of that. It's really easy to live in denial until you cross paths with you're either a deep soul's true purpose or a deep soulmate. Somebody here has been, I almost feel like while they're sleeping, has been on some kind of a soul's journey. You know, not something they've embarked on, but slowly but surely the fickle old gal universe has been working it and working it and working it behind the scenes with this person. Okay? That's what I'm getting. What's on top? Of course. The Burger King, the King of Wands. Yeah. It backs up everything I have said. I talked about, they want to know why that 7 of Cups, right? They're confused as to why you seem to have it going on. You seem to them, the way they see you, you're happy, you got it going on, and they're confused why they have to fake it. This is phony. It's a cobra. They put up the hood, they fake it. There's some sort of phoniness that this person is done with because it's on top of the 10 of Swords, and that 4 of Cups there comes with it. Somebody's done with the phoniness. I think the universe has been working its voodoo, its magic while they sleep, and sending them on a soul's journey a little bit. It doesn't surprise me. That would explain the Knight of Cups over here too, because this Knight of Cups does not take orders from this motherfucker. I'll tell you that. Why is the King of Wands here? What did I say? Rewind. What did I say? I think the universe has been slowly behind the scenes, under the surface, working its magic. All right? Yeah, I think so. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, slowly but surely somebody here has had their soul pried open. The little tortoise has come out of its shell, you know, opened it up with a crowbar. Okay. And that explains the King of Truth here in the final outcome. All right. Let's talk about their soul. It's cold. That's cold. That's as cold as a Bob Ross winter scene. Yep, it is. All grays and blues. Mostly grays. Wow. But those big yellow pentacles they thought was going to make them happy. They thought those yellow, it's cold, but yeah, it will shut the soul down, but those yellow pentacles will keep it nice and warm. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's cold. The water, the emotion is frozen. Right? Reminds me of one of my friends I had when I was a kid. He wasn't real bright. And one time he was from someplace where it's always warm. I forget where. I don't remember. You know, like a Hawaii type place where it's always warm and shit. And we were up north at the time, and he had the lake had frozen over, and he went out. It was the first time he ever really felt ice. And I shit you not, he feels the ice. He turns around and looks back at us and says, It feels like really cold water. Really? No kidding. I never heard ice described as really cold water before. How about that? Yeah, it's ice, motherfucker. It's fucking solid water. It is. The emotions are frozen there. All right, let's go. Why is it here? So somebody's coming to see. Yeah, they are. They set the intention. It's the Two of Wands. They set the intention. I mean, that's it. Somebody wants to get out of this. They thought that they were taught that the Pentacles would keep them warm. It's not true. They won't. You can have all the money you want. You go to bed alone, you go to bed alone. Hookers aren't going to cut it. You know, it's not a lot of warmth there either. There's no hooker upright in the tarot. It's not a cup card. It's not anything, right? What's on top? Chariot, the soulmate cycle. Something about this connection. This card represents the soulmate cycle for me. It's Cancerian energy, right? But somebody wants out of here. What did I say? They not only want out of here, they got the chariot all revved up. The DM drives the chariot. That verifies that we are talking about a DM here, as if that wasn't enough, because they always show up as that. This energy flows from here to here, so they're done with something on their side. They're done with being phony, and they're definitely headed your way. All right, I tell you. Yeah. Why is the chariot here? Two of Pentacles. Huge transformation. I'm drawn to the butterfly. Butterfly's transformation. It's a large butterfly on here. Somebody wants to change their life. They want to do something that they forgot, well, not that they forgot to do, but they always meant to do, right? Always knew they were going to do it. Kept the decision in limbo. Kept it spinning in limbo. This, with the chariot, the Two of Pentacles releases the limbo, and somebody makes a decision finally. We already know they're coming your way. The universe figured they always would, but gave them a little help with that Hermit. All right. Whoever it is. Again, I don't want anybody thinking, well, it's my runner. Steve said my runner's coming back, and it's that person with you with the shoe thing. I mean, I don't want you to, I don't want you to get disappointed. Reading energy, it is what it is, Same frequency, play out a lot of different ways. What's going on here? Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, universe. Whatever it is, this person's been holding on to this a while. Okay? Holding on to it because the water that's flowing out of this cup it was stagnant for a long time. So it's a little toxic. I don't mind telling you. Okay? A little bit. Alright, let's go. I mean, this may look pretty, right? The way the energy's reflecting. It might look pretty if my camera was better, or my lighting, I should say, in this case. But the water's got kind of a pinkish shine to it and stuff like that. And that sounds real pretty. But if you ever find water flowing with a pinkish shine to it, I don't recommend you stick a cup in it and start drinking it. Okay? It might be harmless, or it might not be. So keep that in mind a little bit. It's sort of the way it's reflecting to me a little bit. It's been sitting a while. There's some shit that's grown in there that's coming with the flow. So let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Tell me about it. Okay. All right. Yeah. What did I say? Rewind. It's been sitting a while. I said that right? Hangman. Yeah. Environmental energy around it. Environmental energy around this flowing cup is the Hangman. It's been sitting for a long, long fucking time. All right, that's the energy that's there for. I know the Hangman, go different perspective, different this, blah, blah, blah. Dark night of the soul, I get it. But it's in the environmental energy. And it's just talking about why that water feels toxic to me, feels static. We're talking to the universe right now. It's separate from the reading, although it is read with these technically. What's on top? The world. Now this world is read with the Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming to you who normally wouldn't come to you under the energy of a cup, under the energy of a Knight of Cup. Someone is coming to you who wouldn't normally be in that energy. Okay? I like that. So far, I like that. It's a very auspicious energy. It's very nice. There's no devil falling here. If I got a devil here, might have, yeah, the water is toxic, but it's just because they've been holding on to it. It doesn't mean that they're going to spew toxin all over you. Even if it's that friend that tells you you look ugly in those shoes, I've been meaning to tell you that. They mean it from a good place. All right? They just can't hold on to it anymore. And it's grown toxic inside them. I've got to say something. I've got to say something to her. Fucking shoes. The shit. All right? It's like that. So it's not devil energy. It's just a little bit whatever. Now, you could take that same thing I just acted out, and if it's somebody who is holding on to love for you, right? You can imagine, right? You might not want to bang them during this conversation. It's going to be over fast, especially if it's a dude. You know, it's done. That's it. Finished. Okay. Well, that was like 3 seconds, right? Like that. So you might want to let this water settle a little bit before you start hitting things, right? What's going on with the world? Just a tip, all right? This is just saying. All right, why is the world here? The Strength card. What did I say? Lust, right? Everything I just said to you just got backed up with that. It's a lusty energy. It's a carnal energy. So whether it's the friend with the shoe thing or the someone madly in love with you who's been holding on to feelings, right? It's coming from a good place. They just can't take it anymore. It's all just exploding. And it comes out very passionately. And that's why it's funny, because it comes out very passionately, and that's why this person's showing up with cups. Someone who wouldn't normally show up with cups. In other words, it's probably them just showing up the way they normally would with wands, like a Knight of Wands kind of a thing, a player energy, an in and out kind of energy. But because there's so much passion behind it, it pushes it into a cup, what seems like a cup. So which is why one of the angles of this is it's not really a sort of a deceptive energy, a false kind of energy. It's not really a cup. You know, so again, the whole thing kind of swirls together here. However, for this person, these cards back up what I said over here about the Five of Swords. Anything, and just getting this off their chest, just saying this, whatever it is that they've been meaning to do or say, is a victory to this person. Right? Although I think on the back side of the Seven of Cups that was crossing here, you might find it confusing. Now, I could take this King of Swords a couple of different ways. I'm going to need another sip of power coffee here. I love this coffee. This is great. Let's see. One way is your way, your angle, and the other way is the incoming angle. I'll give you both. All right? Hold on, though. All right. Power coffeeed up. Okay. Your angle, I think you got some truth for this person, too. Okay? I think you do. All right? You're like, you're the sitting king while they're talking. But then after they done talking, you're like, okay, you done now? All right. You don't like my shoes? Let's talk about some of the shit you wear, motherfucker. Okay, like that. All right. Okay. Because he's got this look on his face. I don't know if you can see it. Of like, okay, you done? Great. Now let me take my fucking sword out. Right? Like that. Okay, that's one side. On the incoming side, somebody here feels very righteous in telling you this. They feel good about themselves. Okay? Probably, and this is probably because they, for one desperate moment, they're out of this fucking cold and sitting with the goddamn, where is she, Empress over here by the fire. Right? You know, that's really kind of the way it reads. All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us in the clarifiers. I like your angle on that. Right? That's terrific. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I would do. And I know you guys, you know, you come in here to the channel, you know, my soul tribe, we're very similar in many ways, I'm sure. I'm sure you'd be like, okay, well, thanks for telling me that. Now, here comes my sword, right? Sometimes it's called for. It might be in this case, depending on how the situation plays out. It's nice, but it's the way the energy reads. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what it wants to tell us. I'm just going to clarify it once. So it might be your side, it might be their side. I don't know. Yeah, it's not. Well, it is kind of your side in a way. It's temperance. A very important energy here right now. It's always an important energy, but it is. Listen, somebody's coming with their truth. This is very, very important. This is something they meant to say or do in regards to you. Okay? It is in regards to you. So, it's coming from a good place. It might come out a little confusing, but that's because of what I explained around this Ace of Cups, which was more than backed up by this motherfucker hitting the table. Okay? It's a lot of can't take it anymore here. That being said, this Temperance card backs up what I said about the energy of you. That guy's got a face. He's listening. He's just sitting there. You look at his face. It's just like, okay, you done? Great. Now that you're done talking, now it's my turn. That kind of thing. It's that great blue heron that waits for that fish on that rock. Saw the fish go in, knows the fish is in there, will wait there for hours and hours and hours until it comes out. right? And even after it comes out, we'll wait for just the right moment when the fish is at just the right angle to get his beak around it. All right? So that's fine. That's you. What's on top? It is truth, though. It's all truth. This is Archangel Michael energy. And it brings a lot of healing. I can tell you that. Okay? We saw that a little bit in the pre-shuffle with the Four of Swords, with the Nine of Cups that we opened with, right? Okay. There he is. I knew he's going to show up. I knew it. Oh, at least I know my extended is going to be made now. My extended is going to be good. I got the devil. It's the goat with its feet on fire. Red with the King of Wands. People are who they are. Okay? People, listen to me. Seriously. Dark night of the soul, fine. Some sort of universe here, taking with the Hermit crossing, taking this person on a spiritual journey while they're sleeping, fine. All done with this, all done with the phony. At their core, this person here still has a little goat on their shoulder. This is the goat. This is the lion sack of shit, goat of doubt, goat of lies, goat of obsession, all of that here, landing on top of the King of Truth. So I've got that. And this is red with this King of Wands, which is what the incoming energies, the DM side, often shows up as. It's still there. Okay? Whether or not they listen to it, I don't know. But it's always there. It's this person, it's always there. It's just whispering in their ear to just, don't do it. Don't say the truth. I don't know if they're listening to it or not. I don't know. There's another energy attached to this. We'll cover it in a second. Right now, I'm going to see why it's what's here. Yeah, 10 swords. I knew it. See? It's red. The reason I said all that is because it's red with 10 swords and the 4 cups. But the 10 swords would have been the main card that came out here had it just been one card. That being said, 10 swords in the goat. Again, I don't think they're listening to it. I don't. I think that they're putting the goat down. It is there. The universe wants you to know that you may believe that what this person's saying. You may absolutely believe it, especially if they're telling you something about love or whatever. But there isn't that goat there. There isn't any malice here. There isn't anything. There isn't going to. They're not going to revert back to, this King of Wands energy. But they can. The universe wants you to know, on one hand, that goat with this person is always there. There's always the potential of it. But in this particular case here, somebody's shooting straight with you. Whether it's the person who talks about your shoes, they genuinely want to help you, can't take it anymore. They know why you're not meeting any good man. It's because of those shoes. Okay? And they just can't take it anymore. They're willing to risk the fucking friendship to do it. And this is somebody and they're telling you the truth. Also, the fact, however, jokes aside and exaggerations aside, however, I told you there's another energy here. However this plays out, okay, with whoever it is, whatever it is, it's putting to bed some sort of past karma, some sort of karmic debt for you, okay, for your side. So, again, just be that king. Go ahead and speak your truth if you want. In fact, the act of this energy saying something to you actually that alone is what releases that old karma for you, okay, that karmic debt, which may allow you to say something that you want to say freely. It's a very safe energy in July. I talked about it in my write-up, the time between the 2 Capricorn full moons, the June 21st to July 20th kind of time frame. It's a safe zone. It's a safe zone to say what you need to say, discard what you need to discard, look at what you need to look at, and feel what you need to feel. Okay? And that's kind of what this is saying here. This person, if you allow this person to go first, it releases an old karmic debt, which actually liberates you in a great way. Might allow for some new beginnings for you, for sure. I'll tell you what. The next card out is 9 Cups. I just pulled the next one off of the 10 of Swords just for fun. So again, it's very nice. It's a very nice energy. This is emotional fulfillment. It's very terrific. All right? That's it. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Nice. So, I've given it to you as best I can. We'll pull on you specifically, right now a little bit, but I'm asking the universe what else it wants to tell you. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. But I'll open the extended pulling on you because this is pretty cool energy. I want to see what you're going to be up to. And this is what someone else is up to. What are you going to be up to? I imagine something similar. I imagine something you always meant to do, or something you felt once and forgot. I don't know. But let's see what else the universe wants to tell you now. We'll find out, and we'll pull some more on this devil and what that karmic debt is and how it relates to the incoming energies. I think it relates more to their life outside of you than it does with you, that devil, in that particular case. Let's see. 3 cards and a crossing card. What do you want to tell my viewers? The Hierophant. We always pull from the bottom here. The Hierophant, the Hangman, all major arcana. Hierophant, Hangman, High Priestess. In the base energy, another 9. We can't escape the 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups crossing the Hangman. There's a great deal in the base energy. There's a great deal of healing for you. Something happens in July that turns your life completely around. And I talked about it in my write-up. I called it the hocus pocus section. But it is. There's something you forgot. There's something all of us forgot. It's a feeling. It's, I don't know what it is. I hope it hits societal energies, because the societal energies to me seem like they need to remember a feeling, you know. But there's something. Something happens that turns everything around, changes your perspective. Okay? For a lot of you, it has a lot to do with whatever it is I pulled on here in this reading. Okay? And of course, I don't think that the universe is bringing in somebody who doesn't like your shoes. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just trying to give you an example of the large dichotomy of what could possibly happen here. There's a great distance between the two, the way energy plays out. But this is very nice. This is very I don't want to say life-changing. I want to say emotional. When you remember that emotional thing, it spurs something up. This is that nostalgia energy, the High Priestess here. This is that intuition energy. This is those secrets, that something that was kept down coming to the surface. This whole final message is pretty much what I wrote about in my July write-up. So I don't think I could say it better here, so I encourage you to read that. All right? sltblog.com. Nothing in it for me. There's no advertising on the damn blog. I don't make any ad revenue off it. I just write it for you guys. So read it. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. All right. But I do think the blog write-up will help you a lot with this reading and with the month of July. So check it out if you can. All right. Good luck.